Hello? Gamers? Are we gaming? How's everyone doing? Hi, hello? Yes, hi. You're exhausted? Me too. I'm fucking exhausted. I didn't get enough sleep. So, I want to go back to bed. But here I am. Here I am. Yes. Okay, let's see. All right. Not sure what to do today. Yep. Yeah. I think we do just yap today. God, this stupid knock feature gives me anxiety. The amount of people that haven't turned it off. And the fact that I can just misclick. I hate this. I fucking hate this. Is it always on? I'm counting down the days. You counting down the days until Space Marine 2? Something that I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember it right now. Strange. What about democracy? Democracy. You feel like you're about to drop dead on the floor? Yeah, I feel that. I'm so tired. It's dragon. Hello. I need to look into how to make a counter so you guys can do your daily check-ins. What else was there? Can you tell I woke up not too long ago? like about half an hour ago. So I've been sitting here at my PC trying to figure out how to make one of my games work because of easy anti-cheat failing. Yep. Lovely. Never had a problem with it before now. Yep. This Friday I worked from 11 a.m. to 6 a.m. then woke up at 10 a.m. to immediately get back to work till 2 a.m. Oh yeah, I remember you were telling me about this week being crazy. You've no idea how much I want to go back to sleep. How much I want to just... I want to go for a big snooze. A very big snooze. Get a big sleep. Why can't I do both? Why can't I sleep stream? As in, like, stream, but I'm actually asleep. But you don't know that I'm asleep. But I'm still streaming. Why can't I do that, huh? Why can't I just have the talent to just stream while I'm asleep? Wouldn't that be great? That's like streaming on autopilot. Unsure if that's the best idea, but you know. like sleepwalking, but not sleep streams like, you know, how we conventionally have sleep streams nowadays, but more, you know. Yeah, I'm asleep and I'm autopilot streaming. Unfiltered thoughts just manifest on stream. Yeah, I'm pretty unfiltered here to begin with, though. Let's be real. Like, not like a filter doesn't exist. There's still like a little bit of a filter, and I'm like, hey, yeah. Crazy. We get a little unhinged. Just a little, but I think we mostly find ourselves a little bit existential. Just a little bit. Just a little bit wondering what our place in the universe is. You know, I have this one problem where if there's not enough people around me, for some weird reason, I kind of lose track of how I'm supposed to sound. I lose track of how I'm supposed to talk, and then I end up talking weird. It's really weird. It's also why I end up being a melting pot of accents that I'm surrounded by. And it doesn't matter how long it is. If I expose myself to like one kind of accent for long enough, I will just become that accent. It'll be incorporated into my speech. No, I mean even the other way, you know, kind of just forget who I am for a moment, because I think about this when it comes to self-awareness, and like, when someone asks you the question, what do you like? And I'm like, I don't really know. What am I? So, you know, sometimes I kind of have an identity crisis. Who even am I? What even are my interests? I clearly have them. What the fuck are they? You know. What type of personality do I have? Oh, Jesus, how do I answer this? Fun time? Hey, hello. I'm a little tired. I'm talking about, when I get like a little identity crisis, and I'm just kind of like, how do I describe what I am to someone? Outside of external features. I'm you, that guy in the corner. The one drug dealer pretending to sell lemonade. What's that? Oh, that was an actual lemonade stand? Oh. Oh no. You're funny, Croc? Am I funny? Hmm. Well, if other people laughed at stuff I do, then I guess I'm funny. Goofy? Hmm. Strange. I think a word I would use for me is strange. Like, people would look at me, who the fuck is this weird bitch? Maybe that's why I don't have that many friends. That's kind of sad. Horrors of the cosmos are unending, your time remains silly. Exactly. You know, people are talking about people laughing at their own jokes, and I'm just like, nah. You're kind of required to when you stream. Kind of required to laugh at your own jokes. You know? You kind of sit here and you just think, oh, hey, I said something. No one else can hear laughter, so I should be the one laughing. Yeah. So, hey. It doesn't mean matter if it's funny or not, you just laugh. Just uncontrollable laugh. Dude, you know, when in doubt, just laugh. That's streaming. You just chuckle for no reason in particular. You just start laughing. Weird stream technique. Although, I don't think mine's intentional. I think most of my laughing comes from fucking nerves or some shit. I think you're smart. Have interesting commentary on many things. You know? I don't like to think I'm smart. But at the same time, I have to acknowledge that I kinda am. It's such a weird catch-22. I'm like self-aware. But you know, actually, I'm gonna talk about this. The more self-aware you are, the less aware you are, because the more you observe yourself tends to change based on your observations. And it's kind of strange. Like, maybe you observe one thing and suddenly you're like, oh, wow, and then that character trait becomes more predominant than it originally was, and then at the end of the day, are you the same person? I don't know. I don't think we are. But at the same time, we are. Because we are ever-changing personalities and whatnot. People grow, people change. And, that's kind of weird to think about, because some people never change. But some people change a lot. And how do you keep track? How do you keep track? How do you keep track? How do you stop yourself from changing? Sometimes, do you want to stop yourself from changing? If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? What would it be? You know what I'd get rid of? My phobias. Get rid of my anxiety too, thanks. Although I'm not sure if my anxiety is the cause of a cause or a fucking byproduct of something else I have. Not sure. Very, very unsure. I can guarantee one thing, that is, I am unorganized. I can't plan for shit. The most you get out of me is me going live and just going, hey, there's a stream now. So here I am, talking on stream about whatever the fuck and anything. And I know the longer I do this, the more I'm just gonna be able to sit here and just talk about fucking anything. You would get rid of 20 more pounds? You gain weight? I thought you were jacked. Have you put on some holiday weight? Or are you still on that grind? You know what I think is cool? People that shoot their shot, and then people that actually try and change themselves. People that look himself in the mirror one day and then just go, this got to change. And then they work on it every day. They bit by bit, they just start working on it. Even if they don't see any changes, they keep working on it. They just keep going. They just keep going, keep going, keep going. And then one day they wake up and they're like, wow, I actually like what I've become. And I think, damn, that's really cool. You went out there, you did the thing, and now look at you. You know what I think matters more into someone else being proud of you? I think it matters more to be proud in yourself. And I think it's cool when people are. When people are proud of themselves, I think it's awesome. It makes me a little bit jealous because I don't know if I can be proud of myself, but that'll come with time. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it'll come with time. So it'll come with the fact that I'm eventually going to understand what it is to sit and observe and be proud of what I've accomplished. And I am very much the type of person to completely just not acknowledge any of my past accomplishments and feel like I'm back at zero. It's a really bad habit of mine. Which is probably why I end up in feelings of inadequacy, feelings of not enough, feelings of fuck, shit. I used to get you know, way more people in my chat talking, and now I've only got a couple. Damn, that sucks. Maybe I should be a better streamer. But you know, that's negative talk, and you're not here to listen to that. Although I guess you are, in some weird aspect. You're just here to listen to me ramble about whatever the fuck it is, whether or not it end up being just me talking about my insecurities or not. Sometimes we don't talk about insecurities here, sometimes we talk about fucking anything else. You know, I was watching someone stream. It was Lena's stream and she was talking about asking her chat, have you been complimented this week? Because if you haven't, here's your compliment. I think you're pretty neat. So if you haven't got one, there's your compliment for the week. Can't remember. I don't blame you. I don't remember either. Did someone compliment me? I don't think so. I have no idea.
Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Compliments scare me.
Nibby, you're very nibby. That's my compliment. Stop that. Stop what? Don't turn around. Don't look behind you. Whatever you do, ignore the prickly sensation on the back of your neck. Yay, my compliment. This should last me another 3 months. I am muting you. Silly Croc called me neat. I can now rest happily. Yeah, dude. You're all neat. Every single one of you. Even the ones that aren't chatting. I know you guys are lurking. I know you guys are listening in. So, you know, you guys are cool. Yeah. Where are there people in my couch? Why are there people in your couch? You know, I feel like I understand why I don't talk that much. Sometimes. I feel like I'm so easily overstimulated. And when I'm overstimulated, I go quiet because I ponder things. And I feel like I should just talk about the stuff that I'm looking at out loud. But literally all I'm looking at is tinfoil. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know why. I've just caught my attention. There's just some tinfoil over there and I'm just looking at it. And I'm just thinking about tinfoil. Nothing deeper other than the fact that, look, there's tinfoil. ADHD minds be like, oh shit, look, something to look at. This is why I need, to limit the amount of visual stimulus I have. No, I'm not gonna do that. That tinfoil's there for a different reason. That and how much I notice, the thing I'm holding in my hands. Whenever I talk, and I notice that because I can't properly gesticulate my hands while I'm streaming with Live 2D, because this is the extent of my hand control. So, I kind of just hold something in my hand and fiddle with it, because you know for a fact I'd be waving my arms around. And to control that impulse, I have to have something to fidget. That's it. That's it. I know what helps me focus. And I feel like streaming is, for whatever reason, is something I require to focus, because I don't think I can do good conversation without it. Used to do speed keeping while I was listening to lectures? Really? That's cool. But that was mostly because I was bored. And you know, that's fair enough. Yeah, like, if you ever bother to learn how to cube, it becomes, like, there are just ways to solve. I don't know, it's math. Don't really get fidgeting. Fidgety. I do. I definitely do. I have to do something. If I'm ever sitting waiting for something, I can't do nothing. Thank you, Derpy. Hands go brr. Yeah. I have a question. You don't really mind silence in conversation? No, I don't mind that. Uh, sometimes I'm just like, it's okay if we just sit in comfortable silence, right? Right? We can just sit there in silence. I don't really mind. Come on, people. Just sit there. Just be quiet. You're just present in the moment, doing nothing. What the fuck is an infected muscle tear? How did I get infected? What the fuck? Between your ribs? No clue, but it hurt? Yeah, I'd imagine. I'd imagine that hurt. Enough painkillers, pain goes whoosh. Yeah! But I wonder if overusage of painkillers have been making us as a society more susceptible to pain. Because, you know, thinking about this, we sometimes take medication to lower our fevers, but ideally it's better to let the fever play out. I don't think you should take something to reduce fevers. I think you should actually let the fever play out. That is your body's defense system. It's just big brain time? What do you mean? Just talking about something I've noticed. And it's usually from something I've watched. I just regurgitate information. I can't claim to have credit of these. I just remember things. That's all I've really got going for me, is just I remember things. Like, we will and we have definitely dealt with the implications and consequences of throwing antibiotics at literally fucking everything. And now we're gonna end up with very antibiotic resistant bacteria and diseases and whatnot. Because they mutate and etc, etc, etc. And people, and this is something that bothers me, people act like COVID isn't the problem. People still get really fucking sick from COVID. And you're not allowed to talk about that, apparently. You can't talk about COVID because, it's done. It's 2024 XD. Why are you wearing a mask? Ah! Look at them! They're wearing masks! Point and laugh. They're wearing masks still in 2024. Shut the fuck up. If I want to wear a fucking mask and keep myself safe, then that's what I'm going to do. Especially if I'm sick, I'm wearing the mask so you don't get sick. That's why when I have bacterial infection, I take fungal medicine. Please don't do that. That's not good. Yeah, masks are specifically to keep others safe. Not anyone else. I mean, they do help a little bit for yourself, but the benefit to yourself is a bit minuscule. But it is better than wearing nothing. Because I can tell you, I was wearing a mask all throughout PAX. And when I went, and then I ended up catching COVID. So, you know, fuck whoever went to PAX with COVID. I fucking hate you. And whoever went to DreamHack with COVID, I fucking hate you too. I think that we could have stopped COVID. We could have stopped it. But people decided, let's end the quarantine. And now it's over. COVID's here to stay, and it's gonna continue mutating, and it's gonna be something that we're gonna continue having. And you know what's really bad about this? All the negative symptoms associated with COVID. Okay. As they are, if it doesn't kill people, it's gonna stick around. And if someone's at risk and they catch COVID, well, they kind of fucked, aren't they, huh? If they're the type of person that if they caught COVID that they might fucking die, well, that's still going to happen. Like, I have to deal with the fucking aftermath of COVID, because the second time around, I ended up with the effects of long COVID. First time, I didn't get it. First time, I was fine. Second time, I got fucked up. Oh, lovely. Now there's... Yeah, well... Maybe if we fucking practice better hygiene and being able to fucking wash your fucking hands, maybe this wouldn't have been that big of a problem. But here we are. COVID is here to stay. It's just like a cold now, but worse. Way worse. It bugs me. It bugs me. It bugs me. You know, half the fucking reason people get sick is because some fucker decided that, yeah, I feel fine, guys. Don't worry, goes to work sick. Fuck you. I have a particular ire for people that go to work or like anywhere sick. Now, I've done it when I was in school, but I didn't have a choice. My parents are the type to send me to school sick. So, you know, what am I gonna do about it? See, I am protecting myself and all of the pathogens that I may possibly contain, dormant or not, by staying locked into my own apartment and not going outside, because going outside puts me at risk of getting sick. The problem isn't for yourself. The problem is spreading it throughout your workplace. Now, if I look at this from a purely fucking profit standpoint, I'd rather you didn't come into work that day. If all the employees start getting sick, that's not very good for profits. And you know what? This is something else that fucking bothers me. Companies. Companies that only look at short-term fucking gains and do not know how to look for sustainability and long-term stability when it comes to having their companies. Nope, we're just gonna look at the short term and we're gonna expect the short term to keep going up, 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 up. No, fuck off. Used to think people at work gave me the cold, so it's only fair I gave it back to them. Good night, Dip. Have a good sleep. Sweet dreams. I hate profits at all costs because infinite growth is sustainable, right? I hate this shit. I fucking hate this shit. I hate this shit so fucking much. Profit at all costs. Profit at all costs. That is the fucking infection that has plagued the mind of every single fucking CEO. And I'm using an extreme or an absolute here in what I'm saying, but it is so pervasive. It has infected so fucking many that there's just this mentality of if your sales aren't going up, you're failing. We have made such a fucking society that is so afraid to make mistakes. So fucking afraid. But my stock portfolio dividends must keep growing because inflation doesn't stop. My 0.05% share must earn more money. Yeah, inflation doesn't stop. You're goddamn right, it doesn't stop. It hurts. It definitely hurts. Right. This shit fucking pisses me off. Especially when companies downsize instead of deciding to fucking... Hang on, hold up. You know... What about the parts where they lay off hundreds of workers, but the CEO got a raise? Hold on, something's not right here. How about you fucking downsize your lifestyle so you don't have to lay people off? Why should you get a bonus when people are laid off, when you fucking ruin the livelihoods of people that work for you? Why is that okay? Why is that okay? Oh. The profit must grow. Yes, profit at all costs. We must reach the skies. And even then, it's not enough. We must breach the skies and reach the heavens. And even then, we must go beyond. We must keep going and take the profits when no one's ever gone before. Infinite profit! Yo, this bonus is unrelated to the layout. Stop giving yourself fucking bonuses. Growth, infinite growth is tenable. Trust me, bro. Yeah, well. Don't we love some infinite growth, huh? Not a thing, doesn't exist, but you know, we like to pretend it does. And I say we, but I really mean large company CEOs like to pretend growth is infinite. Shareholders. Oh god, shareholders. They don't give a shit what your company does. They only care. You know, they're the problem. They're the ones that help perpetuate the fucking cycle. Because the shareholders are what gives the companies money. And the shareholders want their stock to grow. So they expect the companies to just grow. Shareholders aren't happy. Your stock goes down, the shareholders drop you. You lose money, you lose funding. What's they gonna do? What are they gonna do? What the fuck are they gonna do? I don't think there's a win. There's no win. I need to make so much money so I can have like 40% hold and cover and let me lose money forever. Yeah, fucking Christ. You know, so often I wish I had fuck you money. So often. And I feel like, I don't know if I'd be if this is do good, but you know, I feel good about it. Being able to actually just make a difference for people. That'd be cool! Even if it's just one life I get to improve. That'd be fucking cool! Wish I had fuck you money. Sure wish I had fuck you money. And I wouldn't even use it for myself. Other than a couple of necessities. Things I deem as necessities. Oh, fucking hedgies, dude. I can't believe that one guy. Keith Gill. Mr. Deep fucking Value himself. This is why you don't have fuck you money, empathy. Where's my, fuck you streamer money? That's what I need. I need to make enough that I can throw it back at the stream and have enough left over to be like, hey, I can use it to support people I like. Oh yeah, I'd love 2 million. I'd love to retire. I'd love to be able to just... I'd still stream, though. Even if I retired, I'd still stream. I'd still be doing this. Win the lotto and then don't fail. I don't believe in the fucking lottery. That's gambling. That's gambling with money on the line. Not my kind of thing. I don't like gambling with money being the reward or the stakes. That is a recipe for a bad time. A really bad time. But I would love to have that money. I would be able to pursue so fucking much. Right now, I just feel like financially powerless. Wish I had something. Wish I earned some. And that's not on you guys. Not at all. I mean, it is, but no. You guys give that shit out of the generosity, so it only makes sense for me to throw it back into stream. Lottery is usually government run, right? Not always, but it's usually kind of government run, and the government uses that money. I have been financial like stable, but I don't know how I but I don't know how I should have failed a while ago. What do you mean by failed a while ago? My brain's having trouble understanding that. Wait, hang on. Let me just fucking add punctuation to your sentence. Oh, it makes sense now. Be financial, but I don't know how. But I don't know. I have been financially stable, but I don't know how. I should have failed a while ago. Those are two separate sentences, but I read it as one sentence and got confused. It's quite literally just a thing that takes more money from poor people because that's the only people that play like really. Yeah, exactly. I run on sentences, man. They confuse me. Stop trying. Did you like the part where I dropped something and immediately just looked down at it for a moment? I can't help it. You know what? I'll put it down. But my hands will have no idea what the fuck to do. So, now I'm kind of just holding them in the air and moving them around as I talk. So, that's what's gonna happen now. I guess I'm just gonna have to try and talk, even though you can't see my hands. And this is what I feel like is limitation of Live 2D, or rather, the limitation of how much my budget was, because, you know, I didn't want to get hand tracking for Live 2D. That seems like a lot of work. That being said, all this can be easily achieved with a 3D model. You know, this is something that I find really strange in the VTuber community. Why is there any fucking stigma or whatever behind 3D or 2D or whatever the fuck you are? Why is this even a debate? Why is this even a thing that's still discussed? No, you're a 3D VTuber. You're not as valid as a live. What? Why? Why? Would you guys care if I got a 3D model? Would you be like, oh, it's not Live 2D, it's not the same? No. I mean, you know, it isn't. There's an extra dimension. No. Yeah, apparently that's like a thing. Hello, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That's like apparently a thing, that people don't like 3D models, but, you know. Oh boy. Someone use my English command, please. Just type exclamation mark English or exclamation mark EN. Here you go, I have a command. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I don't know if I'm missing any languages that might need to be included there. But I feel like we've got most of the languages we need. Most of the common written ones, at least. I swear that list could be longer. I swear there could be more than that. Even at the risk of Stream Elements making such a long text. It's okay, it's okay. You can watch even if you don't speak English. I just can't read, and I won't be able to answer you if you don't speak English. There's a book with the title. What title? Sorry from and Roboco too. Get high now without drugs. Roboco's almost always no, I don't think she's ever been 2D. I think she's always been 3D. And at least when it comes to Hololive, 3D models are something to celebrate. Everyone loves their 3D models in Hololive. Maybe that's shifting perception. Yeah, Mika was also always 3D. I don't think she's ever been 2D. A lot of them have just straight up only been 3D. Miss Elite Gamer. Nah. I like Roboco. Roboco's nice. I like Roboco. Yeah, Roboco nice. I don't have any like quirky greetings or whatnot, or like cute little fan name to refer to you guys. I'm so tempted to just start calling you guys skinks. Gex don't run off the tongue that well, to be completely honest. Maybe that is what you guys are, but what if I just took one word out of that? You know, green eye crocodile skinks. What if I just called you skinks? We are the skank, and I'm not calling you guys skanks. I'm not rehashing this conversation. We've had this conversation when I debuted skanks. You guys really want me to call you the skanks? Is that your fan name, the skanks? Is that what you want? You want to be a skank? You filthy whore! Fan name, what's that a stupid title? God, nah, I'm not saying that. Nah, I'm not gonna regularly say that. I had to think about this. Will I be okay with regularly being like, alright, skanks? Nah. Nah, you're not getting that. If I don't feel like it'd be comfortable for me saying it really often, I feel like it'd bother me at some point, so probably not gonna happen. I'm not calling you guys that. I'm fine with just calling you guys chat. That's fine too. It's completely fine. Or just being like, hey guys, what do you think of this? Points at shiny rock. What do you think of this shiny rock? Hear me out, okay? Look at the shiny rock. Envision the shiny rock in your hand. Envision what it looks like. It's a shiny rock. Think about it. Nesticles. Wait, did they actually finalize Aristocrats? Aristocrats is good. IRS, I remember IRS. What's your favorite crayon flavor? Don't eat the rock! No, everyone was looking at the rock! Now, fucking Dazzy ate the rock, and now no one's gonna have a rock anymore. That was the shiny rock. All these rocks. Okay, I guess you're also chewing on the rock. Wait, hang on, are you chewing on it together? Like, is this a Lady in the Trump moment, but with a rock? Spits out rock with sorry eyes. So now Sentho's chewing on the Daisy spit covered rock. Peepo shy. Yeah, skank, unpleasant person, especially a woman who has sex with a lot of different people. Yeah, I don't want to call you guys skanks. Favorite color, favorite flavor of crayon? You know, if I don't have one, but if I really had to choose, it'd be like a neon type green, a lighter green. How would I describe this green? Hang on, guys, look at my hair highlights and how would you describe this green? How would you describe it? Tell me. Why not? We definitely have sex with a lot of different... We don't know. I don't know about the unpleasant part. Oh. Lime. Alright, that works. Lime. Yeah, that crayon, I suppose. Wait, hang on. Why not? We definitely... You guys have a lot of sex? Are you sure? I doubt this. You're sitting here watching a Twitch stream. I feel like that's having sex and doing all of those things is like a rarity. Surely not. Used to, not anymore. Fucking sex havers in my chat? What are you doing here? That's glorifying sex, and I don't believe fucking in glorifying sex. That's not really a thing. I don't give a shit if you have sex or not. Don't feel bad if you don't get sex. Bro, look. Whatever you fucking want sex for or whatever, you know, you can achieve the same thing with your hand, surely. Why do you need sex? You know, there are aids for this. Hell yeah, dude. Look, if you really want the feeling of like, this is aimed directly at the guys. If you really want to have the feeling of like, you know, having sex with something that isn't just your hand, they've come a long way. If you like anime and stuff, they've come a long way with some of those figurines. I'm just saying, some of them are some of those figurines are usable. I'm just saying. Some of you might look at those figurines and be like, wait a second. You mean to tell me I could, you know, have this figurine that's like kind of large and also use it for something else? And also put it on display in my shelf? That's crazy. No way. I cannot put this type of stuff on stream at all. It is, imagine... No, it's not 60 pounds. I'm talking about the smaller kind. I'm talking about the kind you can fit in your fucking display shelf. You know how big the Buff Pup figurine is? Imagine about that size. That's the scale I'm talking about. Yeah, and those are usable. I found out about this recently. I was like, wow, they've come a long way. Damn, there's like a particular brand of horny here, dude. I know their target market. People that like to glue gun their anime figurines. Now they can skip the glue gun snip and actually just fuck it straight up. But it's cool. I think it's good. How big are these figurines, or how small do you think we are? I don't care how big you are. I'm pretty sure you're fitting in that figurine. These figurines are not super tiny. They can apparently fit an entire male member. Not that big, surely. Big enough to fit your cock. You know, about like I think it's like a 1/7 scale. Do remember the material it's made out of, it can stretch a bit. So when you stick something in, it stretch a little bit, probably. What's with this with fitting male members? I'm talking about, you know, if people want to have a substitute for sex, they could buy one of those anime figurines that are made for sex. That are on the small size. They're like 1/7 scale. Or something like that. 1/7 scale? 1/6 scale? Why is it every fucking stream you fucking come in at the moment I'm talking about the weirdest topic just so you can fucking hit me with the weird? Fucker. Stop stigmatizing these topics! Fuck you! Making people feel bad for wanting to talk about fucking odd topics. Look, man, if you wanna look it up, you know, there's, I ain't typing this in chat, but I will say the brand name out loud if you wanna look it up yourself. It's called Lori Bear. Spell it however. Just keep looking it up. Type Lori Bear into Google and look it up. Anyway, I should probably not say anything more than that, because I think anything further than that might be bad, because I'm pretty sure I can't directly link you. No, you're looking at one that's a bit too expensive. They should be under 1,000. They should be under 1,000, the ones I'm talking about. Anywhere from like 600 to like 900, I think is the price range I saw. Look, Xento, let me do you a favor, alright? Let me scroll up here. Where are you? If you want to know the type of stuff I'm talking about, sometimes you just want a 2B figurine. Whether or not it has extra functions is like, you know, besides the point, right? I'm just saying. I'm not going to lie. Alright? If I had one, I'd probably get one. In fact, I'm a little bit jealous. Slices and dices makes julienne fries. Did you look at it, Seto? I DM'd it to you. Hopefully you're not somewhere where you can't look at it. It's actually kind of funny to me that they exist. That isn't like the top 3 most cursed DMs, so that's neat. I will say it's for a smaller gentleman. You don't think you'd fit? I'm sure it'd stretch enough. Can I point out there's a video? You would not? What type of fucking monster cock do you have? Fucking Lamau, Pepe Point, big dick. Can we talk about literally? Yeah, exactly. You either have a monster cock or don't realize how much those things stretch. That's what I was saying! Surely it'll fit! Literally. Look, the topic just happened to land here. How did it land here? Ah, right. Smile was talking about sex havers. I don't know. Not on my bingo card this for 2024 was Sentho admitting that he had a huge not happening. Nah, there was the B2 sextile DMs from mind you, it's figurine size, it's small. Look, man, when curiosity takes over, you look into it. When you see something, you're like, what the fuck is that? And you look into it and you're like, oh, that's what that is. Holy shit, they've come a long way. Do not invoke our DMs. That our DMs are the fucking most cursed thing that are to have ever existed. There's all kinds of fucking shit in there. It'll never see the light of day. Nah, definitely not. It is the most degenerate DMs, and it's not even degenerate in the way you'd expect. It's just sharing sources. That's it. It's just fucking look at that. Look at this. I'm like, yo, titties. Look at that. Yo, that's a nice butt. That's it. Now imagine that, those kinds of DMs spanning over the course of 6 years. Ends up pretty cursed. Okay, look, Dazi. This is gonna be one of the most cursed DMs I've ever sent you, but... How big is it? What's the scale on this? Scale. Additional information. It is 62 centimeters tall. Okay, yeah, that's life size. I'm not talking about those. Also, that one doesn't look really that good, to be completely honest. If you can make these look like the characters that they're supposed to be, I think you've got a market there. There are a lot of horny guys out there that want to fuck their 2D wifeys. Oh god, I really feel like it's not safe for me to talk about one of these topics, so I think I should avoid this. Because it's probably one of the most cursed things. I don't think I should talk about it, but I ended up going on a forum reading about what the people were saying about it. Just dropped this whole thing. Yeah, I should probably stop talking about this. I think they're kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of neat. That's it. Wait, how big is 62 centimeters? That's kind of huge, isn't it? Hang on. That's kind of big, honestly. I say it wouldn't even be 1/7. Although I guess there are smaller ones. Sorry, hang on. Just had to get a ruler out and just have a point of reference. So if we're moving on from this topic, what are we talking about? Because the topic was talking about how you don't need to have sex, and I was offering a substitute, which was the existence of dolls. So that's where we were. I'm not sure going back a topic is that good. Speaking of, though, I guess we could talk about, hey, who's brave enough to out themselves? What's your favorite tag? All of them at once. Oh Jesus, even the ones I don't like? Even the ones that are kind of gross? Rather, gross in the unsanitary way. No, I'll read NTR. I don't give a shit. I used to care, but I'll read NTR. I don't give a shit. Not something I'm the fan of, obviously, but Joso Seme. That one's pretty good. I have read a couple of those. You know, speaking of degenerate topics, I have a lot of respect for people that use OnlyFans and whatnot. It's not exactly easy to do. NTR happy and depressing would be a wild story. Okay. So, one of my favorite tags is unusual pupils. Has anyone ever really paid attention to the tags I have on my stream? It's almost like you could use some of those tags on another website. Dude, I'm surprised no one's really ever came into my stream and looked at it and was just like, unusual pupils. That's a sharp. What the fuck? Why do you have such specific tags? Hypnosis? Hypnosis can be done really, really funny. Who likes hags? I sure do. I like older women. Love me some older women. Old women around my age. Either or. Which reminds me, and this is maybe a little insulting to Temma because the fucking trigger topic was hag, but I still think about this. How is Tenma actually the most cursed gremlin in English, but when she speaks Japanese, she's like the cutest fucking thing? I don't understand. How is there such a gap? What is with her English making her sound so much more cursed than she actually is? Wait, you know what? She is actually cursed. Yeah, she's kind of powerful in that regard. But then when she speaks Japanese, she's like, oh my god, I don't. Nothing like an older woman who knows more than you and will still cook you breakfast in the morning. Cute OL Lollibaba in Japanese, absolute goblin in English. Yeah, office lady Lollibaba. Lollibaba is a good character trope. They always talk in a very specific way that I like. But yeah, this first time chat gets it. But you know what I'll never understand, and I'll never relate to? People that have sex like every day. Like people that are like couples with like, I don't know, they have a partner and they have sex daily. I'm just like, how? I maybe I just don't understand because I have like a very, very low libido. Maybe I just don't understand. Thank you for the follow, by the way. They be grinding. Yeah, dude. They're grinding. Literally. My phone app lets me... Huh? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I've never really understood the, I don't think I'll ever understand larger sex drives. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be able to relate to that. But I will be able to relate to the culture. That for sure, you know? For sure. I have a lot of things I like, even if my libido's low. It's the type of like media I actually enjoy looking at. Sometimes when you're reading manga, you're just like, okay, I also want to read the other kind. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's cultured. I'm like, this seems pretty cultured. I should share it with people. Whether or not they use it is none of my business. Just saying. Just saying. But how good is the unusual pupils tag, though? There's some real fucking bangers in there. If you haven't already looked through unusual pupils, I feel like you should. That... doll joints. Doll joints, very good, very good. You know, thinking about that low libido thing, I have such weird and very specific triggers. Dude, eye bags? I want... I kind of want the one, so, of like, I don't know, dude finds pathetic, neat woman. No. I'm not gonna, no. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? You know, woman gets fired, has struggle meals, dude finds her. Finding neat to recovery pipeline is such a cute trope. I love that trope so much. And then they remove the eye bags and I'm like, no! Yeah. I have to tell you guys how attractive of a skill it is for guys that know how to cook. and how conversely, because of weird gender norms, not being able to cook as a woman is kind of a unattractive trait for most normies or whatever. Interesting to say, but you know, it's okay if girlies don't know how to cook. I know how to cook, so that's fine. Cooking is how I won my wife over. Hell yeah, dude! See what I mean? Evidence is in the pudding. Right there, we got an example of someone that knew how to cook and they won their wife over. I taught my partner how to cook, so now she does most of the cooking. And I feel a little bad about it, but like, I don't really cook much. 53 years? No way you're that old. What about the fun, cute tomboy? Does the sex... Now she's like, oh, fuck off. 73 and still learning new things. How'd you find yourself here? If you're actually 73. How'd you find your way to my stream? I raid a few days back. Who's raid? Who raided me? Yeah, sorry you ended up here. 73 and on Twitch. Crazy. You know what? Not very common. You're like a shiny Pokemon. It's all good, just going for the fun, chill grandpa boomer vibes. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I was literally just here talking about sex dolls earlier. But hey, welcome in. I'm glad to have you aboard. No, back to the sex tag list now. Oh, now back to the sex tag list. Yeah, dude, like, what other tags are there? Multi-work series. You know, life goals is to be like Soul Train. 73 and still just fucking chilling on the internet. Life goals. I'm honestly gonna be doing the exact same thing. I don't even know if I'm gonna even make it to 73. I didn't even think I was gonna make it to 30. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I didn't even think I was gonna make it to 30. So, you know, not to make a story depressing or anything like that, but I did not think I would live this long. So anything beyond this is already fucking, pretty fucking big. This is all unexpected. Let's face it, your generation will outlive us all. Yeah, true. Definitely true. I thought I wasn't gonna make it to 30 either. Yeah, you know, yeah, yeah. I mean, I know why I didn't think I was gonna make it to 30, but yeah, that's a bit of a downer topic. I'm glad you're here and continue to be here. Yes. Not all stories have a happy start, guys. Sometimes it's all about, you know, what happens along the way. What matters is now. Unsure of self-report, but yeah, that's neat. Oh my fuck it! Can you stop saying that? Fuck. I feel like the swing on these stories vary from encouragement to straight mean femdom. Yeah, they kind of do. I will get in the small penis club no matter how many times they turn down my application. There's a fucking small penis club. Dude, actually, speaking of penis, weird that there's something that even even triggered a memory. I was on Twitter and someone I follow got fucking banned on Discord for sharing a micro penis because they thought it was funny, but it got flagged. Oh god, that is terrible. But yeah, so that's a thing that happened. Is that clippable? You know what? Go for it, dude. Pop off, King. Speaking of... I really should have stuff to post. So that I can grow a large community to talk about anything with. But no, I'm here to have fun and crash the stream from time to time and say things. And back in my day, we only had 2 sex tags, in color and foreign. Hello, how you doing? Stigma. Oh man, oh. I keep worrying that this time is too early. But I think the solution is actually just to stream longer. But that's only if I have the energy to stream longer. You know what gives me energy? Back in the day, and I say back in the day, but this is like fucking 5 to 6 years ago, where I used to stream in VR all the time. That was a great time. I would regularly go anywhere from 7 to 12 hours of stream, because for whatever reason, like I've said before, you stay in VR and you lose track of time. Like, I already have time blindness. Like, how have I been sitting here for an hour and a half already? I thought I just started stream, but here I am. So, you know, yeah, time blindness. I can be doing literally anything, and then suddenly look at the time and be like, ah, fuck! I'm lucky that I haven't been late for anything, mostly because I avoid doing anything that will distract me from checking the time. I'm not sure whether or not to acknowledge that smile. I'm not sure if pointing it out is like bad or not, because 5 or 6 years ago was not 2008. I think you're missing quite a few years. I remember one of my earliest streams was a stream for friends, and I was playing School Days. Huh. And one of the funniest things was taking their profile pictures, which were their actual faces, and putting them on top of the characters. That was really funny and made the stream really cursed. But it wasn't on Twitch. It was on some other website. I forget the name. It was one of the Twitch alternatives that has died. Back in the day of basically Justin TV. Before it became Twitch. Look at how far everything has come. Sure has. I'm worried that we're just gonna end up with too many, like, what to say? Mega companies. Never a good thing when everything comes from a single company. Never. Mega corporations are, like, not great to have. Yeah, own 3D. That's another one. Mine was like hit.live. I can't fucking remember. I don't remember. That site doesn't exist anymore, I'm pretty sure. But it was somewhere you could stream to, so I was just like, okay. I don't even know how I remembered how I figured that out that long ago. But I did do a stream, and for whatever reason, I was streaming a visual novel. And I have dropped something again, sorry. Coming from experience, that will fix itself. We had megacots when I was young, and they were broken up. Sure hope so. Sure would not like to see Google being present in my groceries. I'd rather not. Google already collects fucking millions of dollars worth of data from most of us. It's a data mill, right? If the product is free, you are the product. Remember. I wonder how much data collection that Twitch does. Do they collect data on your chat logs, I wonder? They probably do. Do they compile anything from that? I know Twitch has a sort of algorithm, but like it's in such a spot that not many people check. But you know, bottom left, recommended tab. Wonder how many people find me. You don't want President Google, McDonald's, PepsiCo, brought to you by Amazon, Walmart. Oh yeah, the East India Trading Company. How did they dissolve? I never looked into that. I remember a lot about the East India Trading Company and how they were fucking massive. Whatever happened to them? Did they get left behind by the times? Good, the breakup of Standard Oil. Endemic corruption apparently was one cause, but I don't know. Usually is, honestly. Usually is corruption. Something gotta bring them down, you know? Just a little worried with the more how centralized finances nowadays. According to the documentary I watched after Davy Jones died, Orlando Bloom and Johnny Depp killed them. I will never get over how good that one scene is. It's so fucking iconic. Where the guy's walking down his ship stairs as his ship is getting fucking blown up, and he's walking down in slow-mo, basically. And I thought that scene was so fucking cool. It was so fucking unrealistic, but so fucking cool. It's so fucking iconic. He went down with the ship. And then he says, it's just good business. I could get into how Megacorps will be broken up, but damn, I don't want to take my meds and go full grabs. I don't particularly mind. Exposition from chatters is welcome here. Especially if it's relevant to the topic we're talking about. You know, it's something I like to think about, right? Something I think about. If folks over 50 can be accepting of people and their differences, what is the excuse of people younger than that being hateful for people different than them? What is their excuse? Why are people gonna hate? For no reason. Why discriminate? Fear of the unknown? I think guys being scared of gay guys is hilarious to me. And I'm so upset that a certain funny word that is associated with gay men, or just being gay, can't be said anymore because it's really bad nowadays. And I can't even say it, even though it's like our word. So dumb. And I'm not saying it mostly because I don't want to get cancelled. Not cancelled, banned. You can get banned for saying this, apparently, which kind of sucks. But I find the word funny. Sort of going outside your comfort zone is what triggers all this crap. Why are people afraid of going out their comfort zone? Not to say that I don't like, you know, try to stay inside my comfort zone, but I do try. I do try to break out of that from time to time. Like, I do stream, but I only stay in my own lane. I generally stay in my own lane. As a bisexual individual, I wish it was acceptable to use bundle of sticks word. I like it. It's funny. I wish people called me it more. Dude, no, I feel it. I feel it. I'll rag on my age group. We have some of the worst. No, you're right. You're actually right. Some of the worst, but like, you know, I like to excuse you guys, but like, you're from a different time. Even though there are people that, you know, literally can be accepting of change at that age group, which is kind of fucking, I don't know, do better. But like, you know, different time. It was a different time. It definitely was a different time. And some people, they're still in the past. Just like how you have people that peaked in high school, the golden years, when they were the football star, when they were prom king. My group has to accept the time and the prime is over. Can the politicians in that group also accept their prime is over and to step down? That's as political as I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna go deeper. I'm not gonna discuss anything else, but I am gonna say that one comment at the very least. I think it's time for change. Time for some fresh blood. New opinions of the newer generation. Because guess what? They're gonna be running the ship later. And then they're gonna become the old, fucking set in their way cronies that make the laws for people. You need to do what my grandparents' generation did. They kept to themselves and told everyone to go live and learn. Yeah! I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, you know, making moonshine is I'm pretty sure the time period around then it would have been a bit that's around the timing of inhibition, right? My American history is very, very lackluster. Mostly because I'm not American. But I learned bits and pieces here and there. I actually find history pretty interesting. Like how America pressured Japan into opening their borders and stop being a closed off country. Because Japan used to be a closed off country. And now it's open. And then the war happened. And then they didn't have any infrastructure to work from, so they had to rebuild everything. And when they rebuild everything, you know, you kind of start from scratch. And when you start from scratch, you kind of have the room to innovate. Yeah, that's not great that that happened, but I can't make any comments. Uh, did they give us soju? Soju's Korean. I don't think they gave us soju. They did give us everything else, but I'm pretty sure soju's Korean. uh, let's see. So whatever ended up happening, they had to rebuild, and then they just had an economic miracle. They started flourishing after that. After the war, Japan popped off. They started making a lot of the fucking advances in technology. They just became their own little powerhouse, tiny little powerhouse nation. Think about all the fucking Japanese products we have nowadays. Crazy. Crazy. Japanese ingenuity. Yeah, they have gone a bit stagnant in their population. The declining birth rate is definitely a major concern. Which is why Japan pops out so much degenerate shit, because they want their people to, you know, make kids. But what ends up happening is dudes use that degenerate shit and use it as a substitute for a real woman. So you kind of end up perpetuating the problem. But the industry over there is really large, and you know, there's a lot of stuff like that. Like, let's talk about how big Tenga is as a company. Fucking Tengas. How are we back here again? No. I'm only talking about Tengas. I'm not talking about anything else. Because, you know, population was brought up. Declining birth rate. Declining birth rate equal talk about how Japanese laws and whatnot, they're very lax on sexual stuff. Very, 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 very lax. Although the Japanese people themselves aren't that, like... Usually, well, actually, it's because they have a very homogenous society, I believe the word is. Very, very conformist. Very, very don't appreciate people that try to be different. Don't rock the boat type society. So change is incredibly slow. Incredibly slow. I'm glad I live where I live, because at the very least, I'm not persecuted for being gay. At the very least. If I feel like, I would not feel safe being a lesbian in other countries. I feel at least safe enough here. Something to think about. Sometimes all you want is just a safe space. Wait a minute, you're a gay? Why is it that you do this every time this topic comes up? You always go, "Oh my god, you're gay?" Why is it every time? Why are we stuck in a time loop? Shoutouts to that one guy that showed up for the first time, used ask a question, and asked, "Are you gay?" but spelled gay wrong and ended up typing "gao." Are you gao? Yeah, with a U. G-A-U. Why are you gao? Because I'm not actually funny and rely on you to reuse jokes. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to reuse jokes. I reuse topics all the fucking time. You know, like, that says I sit here talking about how much I lament the fact that I, fucked up once and, can't get over it. But, you know, the reality is I've gotten over it. So. You know, when it comes to, like, when you say "gao gao," I think about someone I lurk in their streams a lot. And I'm gonna do this, and hopefully I am not perceived. But, you know, they have really fun energy. And they also have a really fat tail.
Cool. Looking cool, Joker.
Thanks to @Matty7 for my sub gift. Koi is a cute dork.
Thanks, Lost One. Thank you for the 20 months that was given to you by Matt. You know, hang on. There are two things. It's observation I've made, and I want to ask a question. What are your thoughts on people that you call cute and they vehemently deny it? They're like, "I'm not cute, I'm not cute." And on the flip side, on the other side of it, how do you feel about people that are like, "Hell yeah, I know I'm cute. I'm fucking adorable." What's your preference and what do you think? I have been both people. It's same, honestly. And for me, I'm just like, nah, I'm fucking adorable, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at me. I'm fucking cute as fuck. I just stopped calling them cute. They must be protected. Both kinds. Every time I'm like, "Lol, cute," and then they're like, "Not cute." Will we do spooky bingo? Do you guys want to do spooky bingo? Specifically, slapped ham bingo? Cute people deny, cool people accept. Calling me cool? That's some pretty high praise. You know, I always like it when people describe me as cool. They think that when they think I'm cool, I'm just like, yeah! I'm glad you think I'm cool. I've had people like tell me in person before where they like, I look in your streams, I think you're cool. You don't know anyone cooler? Surely not. Surely I think I know someone cooler. I wouldn't use cute to describe the punk aesthetic. Cool fits better. You know what else fits for the punk aesthetic? Hot. And not to perpetuate the, "Oh my god, you're fucking sexualizing this type of fucking subculture," whatnot. It's kind of fucking cringe. Porn has ruined the goths. And, you know, it sure fucking has. And it is a bit of a problem. Everyone talks about, I hate the fact that Big Titty Goth GF became viral and now that's all people can associate with goths, is that it's a sex thing. And it's not. It's not. It's literally a culture. No, 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 I'm not saying goth wasn't hot back in the 1970s or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying now it's just to the point where it's just sexualized and ignoring that it is an entire subculture not based around sex at all. That's the part I'm talking about. It's become victim to brain rot. I think it's very aesthetically pleasing. I think it's very hot still. Clowns were a nice niche. Now everyone wants the honka honka. What happened? Everyone was afraid of clowns. Now everyone wants to fuck clowns. Is the you know what? Thor was right. Skynet is going to happen. The longer we go on, every single subculture, every single thing, they're just gonna want to fuck it now. People that were scared of xenomorphs? Nah, dude. Xenomorph, Zussy. I don't know what to say, man. People look at the Predator and go, daddy. I mean, that's entirely possible, Rich. That's entirely possible that people were always into it. The sussy, no. Look. The xenomorph is definitely one of my hear me outs. Hey, you know, I just have to say, if there's anything I'm here, I will not deny I am a monster fucker. Like, it blows my mind that we have people that fucking will play Fallout, run across a death claw and go bite slip. That's just what it is. That's just how it is. We're perpetually just sexualizing fucking everything. Nothing is sacred. Death claws are hot. You are proving my point. I ain't into death claws. Geiger made it for us. Of course, Alien is sexy. It's kind of sexy. Also, Geiger likes to make fucking phallic things. Everything he makes is so fucking phallic. Like, just look at the xenomorph. That head is phallic. Nothing is sacred, dude. Every time I think about this, I'm just like, nope. Rule 34 means that if it exists, there is porn of it. And more, as we go on further, the more and more that becomes true. And the more and more people start sexualizing things that shouldn't be sexualized. Like, imagine being the person that opens their cutlery drawer and bites their lip. They exist! They exist. Like, I will never forget the legend. The absolute legend as known as Tile Master. I've talked about this guy on stream before, but the guy who got off to floor tiles. He's an absolute legend. Absolutely respect for what he's into. Absolute respect. Like, holy shit. Fucking so funny. Wait a second. Alright, there we go. Perfect. I'm trying to think about where we're so he shared his folder of tiles, and it literally just was tiles, nice pristine tiles. And then he had a folder called Dirty. And it was literally just tiles that weren't clean. They would just had dirt on them and stuff like that. And he had folder like that. And he's like, and then he was explaining how he's not he's a little ashamed, but you know, sometimes it's that's what he, you know, gets off to. I can't remember this story. I can't fucking get over this story of the guy, like, no one was home and he's just like, well, time to strip down buck naked and rub one out to his floor tiles. Holy fucking legend. Not a question I'd expect to think about, honestly. I've never thought about a spoon being top heavy or bottom heavy. You know, some people are just, you know, not sexually attracted to humans. And it's a thing that happens because it takes all kinds. It takes all kinds. It takes all kinds to make a human race. It takes all fucking kinds. Take the good with the bad. Take the weird with the not weird. Weird with the normal. There we go. And I know I ain't normal, I ain't conventional, I like women, so. Alright, back to the liking women is pretty weird. Yeah, fuck me for being weird, I guess. Do you guys want to play Slap Time Bingo? Hey, Pagro. Yeah, normal is overrated. But it is the majority. I mean, I knew you want to play it. I don't know. Okay, well, there's two of you that want to do it. If enough of you guys want to do it, I'll start it up. How's it going? Pretty good, I guess. Which is different. A different answer than I normally give. Usually when someone asks me how I'm doing, I'm usually just like, coping. Fine, I suppose. Good, I think. There's always a question mark attached to it, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Coming to terms with the fact that, nothing is done overnight. And one of the biggest things to remember, and if anyone here aspires to stream, is a community is not built overnight. It is not built overnight. And if you don't market yourself, then there's no way people will find you. But, I think it'd be nice to make friends in the content creation space. I feel like I don't really have any. Anywhere one that I can really feel like I can trust with like talking about content creation. I feel like I need something like that. It'd be healthy. I would have more than one perspective and figure out exactly what I can do. Learn from my peers, so to say. That's one of the cool things about that. And, you know, this is like maybe a little sad because of how things work on Twitch, but unless you have over a certain amount of viewers, you are just not seen. And that's just how it is. And wow, I am really hungry. And I know the cure to this hunger. Go to sleep. I really do want to go back to sleep. I am sort of tired. I didn't get enough sleep today. Yesterday. I tried out Ultra Kill for like the first time. That was neat. I genuinely tried out Ultra Kill. That was kind of fun. Enjoyable game. Very, very enjoyable game. I'm probably gonna play it from the start if I ever decide to stream it. And turn on aim assist because I can't be fucked aiming. Game is too fast paced for me to aim well. Okay. Gang. Guys, I think you've got about an hour tops more out of me before I have to call it. So let's talk. What are your aspirations? And even if you aren't, you know, don't want to say what your aspiration is, what steps are you taking towards achieving said aspirations? What you doing? What do you aim for? And if you don't have anything you aspire to do, that's okay too. I feel like society pressures us to have something that to aim for, and it's fine not to. It's fine not to. I hope whatever it is that you set out to do, I hope you reach it. I hope all of you can succeed at what you want to do. Because it's good. It's really cool. I like watching people succeed. And even if no one's ever told them they're proud of you, I'm proud of you. I'll keep saying it. I'm proud of you. Yo, that sounds really cool. You opening up a little game company? Let me explain something real quick to you guys. If you ever pop off, don't fall to the trap of like, oh, it's similar to lifestyle inflation. It's like, just because you get one big success, don't try and go for anything that's overly ambitious. Continue at the same scale for a while. And I learned this from Thor, but you know, small game, big game. And then don't try and do bigger game, even bigger game, it's impossible to sustain. Thor was talking about how the sustainable model for that is a small game, big game. Small game, big game. Just do that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to cry at this positive affirmation. Okay, if no one else is going to encourage you to do what you want to do, I'm going to encourage you. Don't give up on it. If it's a skill that you're trying to grow and develop, go for it. Do it. Keep it up. It's like D&D, but way more. It's enough material for the next 10 years. You just need to get the product made and for buyers for it. Hell yeah! The thing that I will stay with and commit to is doing this, streaming and talking and sharing my insights with you guys. As it pops into my head, obviously. Wherever the conversation goes, wherever the conversation flows. That's just how it is. Conversation's like a river that we're carving out. And we can end up anywhere. And sometimes we end up in the same place. That's why rivers snake. Sometimes they loop back in on themselves for some reason. Although that's not really a thing that really actually happens. Rivers don't really loop back in on themselves. Oh, fuck, I can't stop yawning. I hope that I'd be able to achieve everything I want to achieve with my stream. There's so many cool things I want to do. I want to be able to sit here. Bring people onto my stream. Maybe even impromptu. Maybe make some friends that I can just randomly call and be like, hey, hi, hey, hi, let's talk. Let's shoot the shit. On stream or off stream, I don't care. That's fun. I want to make friends in the space that I can trust and talk to and whatnot. Because at the end of the day, if I met them and there was no such thing as streaming, there's actually quite a few people I want to be friends with. And I think that as a content creator, I feel like that's the best way to look at it. I don't really like the idea of people doing this, collabing without ever making friends with first. I at the very least, I will not collab with someone I don't trust. At least to some degree. Trust enough. Like, it's not like I need to fucking be able to trust them with my life or whatever. No, like, trust them, like, I know them enough to know, be like, okay, I think I can collab with them fine. But without that, I'm just gonna be like, nah. Which is why you guys have noticed that I generally stay in my lane. I definitely just stay in my lane. And I've been trying to branch out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much, because I overwhelm myself if I do too much. And sometimes I just have to pull the trigger on some DMs, you know? Like, sometimes I cook one up, and I just don't hit enter. I actually have one right now that I haven't hit enter on. Because I try to reach out, but I get a little bit of anxiety trying to reach out. I have lived what I feel like a good life. I had a great career in the US military, found the love of my life, and had over 50 years together before time took its course. My one bit of advice is go experiment, have fun, make mistakes. I have made tons and I still make them every day. Dude, I really appreciate that kind of advice. And I've said it time and time again. Go out on your journeys and trip. Fall over. The most important thing from making your mistakes and falling over is getting back up. Hit enter, then disassociate. I do that. I actually do that. I hit enter, close the DM, and don't think about it. Because I'm just like, if they don't reply, I close the DM. It's fine. I don't know it's there. It's whatever. Okay? It's okay if you don't reply. I've had that happen to me before where people don't reply, and it does make me a little bit sad. But, you know. At this point, I am just waiting to be... Oh. That's... I hope so. Okay, that's really bad what I meant. But, I hope that it does happen. I hope that whenever it happens, that you can actually be reunited. Okay, sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god, taken out of context, that could easily be, like, me saying that, no, definitely not. I hope you live a very long and fruitful life, and when it is over, I hope you really do get to rejoin them. Because it's a nice thought, it's a nice sentiment. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I write a DM when I wake up, spend 18 hours editing, perfecting, ignoring it, then I hit send at midnight, then when I respond instantly, I don't read the response for a week. Oh god! Yeah, just talking about how I reach out to people, and there's one person I really admire. I think they're really cool. They haven't responded to me, but I'm pretty sure that's due to them being pretty busy. And God, this is like painful to say, but like it does sometimes feel like that I don't try as hard for some people because I feel like I'm a waste of their time. And I guess that's a really negative and bad thing to think, but that is genuinely what goes through my mind sometimes, is like when they're really busy, I just feel like I'm not worth their time because they've got better things to do, and I feel like I'm not important enough for that, which really kind of sucks for that to be a reality, and to vocalize it kind of fucking sucks that I am this way. So, yeah, sorry, being a little bit vulnerable. I am not really afraid to show that, hey, I'm human too. I also fucking am uncertain. I'm also unsure about myself. It's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay to just embrace that, because I think the alternative, which is not embracing your weaknesses, is way worse and way weaker and way very sad to just ignore things like that. Sometimes that's just how it is. And I feel this way, but I try my best not to say it, so I don't. This is something that I try my best not to do, is to vocalize said weakness, because it could come off as guilt tripping, and I hate that. I absolutely hate that. I don't want to have that happen, because I don't want to make someone feel guilty and feel like they're obligated to hang out with me because they feel bad. No, I'm not looking for pity. I'm not looking for sympathy. I don't want anything like that. That would make me feel worse. I'd rather things be natural. I'd rather things be just take their natural course. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. I will give up. I feel like I need to know where to draw the line, but at the same time, some people require persistence, and I don't know how to tell when someone requires persistence and when someone genuinely just is not interested and wants me to fuck off. So I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell. I am such a bad fucking thing. Human, I thought you were a crocodile. Way to ruin my immersion. I'm human too. Just because I have crocodile parts means I'm not human all of a sudden? No, the entire point that is I'm fucking human as well as a crocodile. The fact that I am a fucking amalgamation of the both things. What the fuck do you mean? I can be both. I clearly am both. Look at me. I'm a human with crocodile features. Or am I a crocodile with human features? You'll never know the difference. And you'll never know for the truth. I'm a human with crocodile features. Like, let me just answer that question. That is the lore. I'm a lab experiment. Some fucking unhinged scientist mother decided to splice their daughter with crocodile DNA, and it worked. One of many experiments, and I guess I was a success or a failure. Hard to say. Yeah. It is hard to be certain of yourself when you're grown up the way I did, with just constant negative affirmations. Not once did I ever grow up with any positive affirmations. So like, it is hard to, and I'm not the only one, obviously. Like, I feel like I downplay a lot of my own issues just because I'm not the only one that has problems, and I don't know. Maybe self-awareness is a curse. I feel like I should stop internalizing as much and just tweet out some of my thoughts. Maybe I should just be vulnerable on Twitter. Maybe I should just fucking share that and be like, hey, yeah, I got partnered in fucking 2019, and a bunch of life happened, and CCV tanked and whatnot, etc. And how embarrassed I feel about the fact that I'm partnered with a low CCV. I feel like I would much rather be an affiliate with low CCV, because then at least I have a goal point to reach, and it would make sense that I don't have that many viewers. But the alternative is true, and I feel embarrassed about it. That is a reality. That is my reality. I have to admit this. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this shit out loud, but I don't care. I'm not afraid to share that with you guys. And I know I'm not saying this in any attempt to be like, oh, I need more viewers, I deserve. No, I don't feel that way. I definitely don't feel like that way. I'm grateful I have the views I do. It's just because of the way things are and how some people can be. It's just I kind of sometimes feel a little ashamed that, wow, I earned this badge once, and if I were to try again now, I would not get that badge. And that is a sobering reality that does make me feel like I'm not good enough. And to some degree, a bit of imposter syndrome. To some degree. But I know if I stick with it long enough, hopefully something will bear fruit. And that's how I see this. That's how I approach this. Now we know you're good enough. I really appreciate the support, guys. I know right now we've gone back to being a teeny tiny channel, but you know, it comes with its own goods. I enjoy being able to sit here and talk. I enjoy the fact that I feel safe enough here to be vulnerable. And unfortunately, I don't feel the same about Twitter. I really dislike Twitter, but I really need to get better at tweeting. So that is something I'm trying to work on. I'm not doing very well, though. But, you know, rather than kick myself for not doing it, I'm just going to say that at least I have been trying, and I will probably get better at it. This is something I think about. Some people post out their tweets and they get a lot of engagement, and then I post out a cool, funny idea and I get no engagement, and it's kind of like, well, fuck. But the entire point is that people that do that stuff that manage to get engagement, they've thrown a lot at the wall. They've thrown a lot at the wall, and I don't throw enough at the wall. That's what it is, you know? You just have to just keep going. Just, I don't do enough. But I do as much as I feel like I'm capable of doing. And right now, that's just going live. That's been like that for a while. And I've been working on stuff in the background. I have something really, really big planned. I'm really fucking excited for it. I hope you guys are going to be excited for it. I'll be revealing what it is when it's done in like a week or two. Whenever it's done. I'll be revealing exactly what it is, and then I'll start promoting it as best I can. And it'd be cool if that brings new eyes in here and more people to talk to. Like, that's it. That's cool. I'll always accept having more people to talk to. Whether you guys are one guy in chat or if your guys like 1,000 people in chat, I will always enjoy talking to everyone. And this is to everyone that's here right now. If I ever grow, don't feel like that your voice won't be heard. if you don't type, there's no chance, there's zero chance the streamer is going to acknowledge you or read your message. Sometimes shit gets missed, and that's what you have to live with. I have incredibly poor timing when it comes to chatting in people's chats. Like, I always type something when they're just not looking, and they won't look for a while, and by the time they look over, my chat's already fucking gone. So, I have atrocious timing. But sometimes I don't, so, you know, that's how it is. I got a sword now, I can make the voices disappear. Can you make the voices in my head disappear? No, probably not. I just want my brain to just quiet down sometimes. Runs at 1,000,000 miles an hour with no stop. And I have no idea what it's like to not be thinking about something. Yeah. Shut up, smile. Remember and cherish these moments. Because, as long as everything goes well, as everything goes to plan, when it happens, I'm not gonna say if. I'm not gonna say if. I'm gonna say when. And, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And the best you're getting out of me right now is consistency. But cherish these moments, chat. Cherish these moments where I can sit and respond to every single one of you. Not a chat I miss. I read everything. And the chat would have to be moving pretty fast for me to actually miss things. Like, I read pretty fast. I have a high word count when it comes to reading. I read pretty fast. So, I still be able to catch a lot of stuff. But if I ever look away and talk while I'm talking about something and thinking, and if in that time enough chats have passed, then yeah, I'm gonna miss stuff. It's unrealistic for me to say that I can catch everything. But hopefully I end up at a size where I'm like, you know what would be a comfortable size for me? Like, having anywhere from like 100 to 200 CCV and having a reasonably sized community just support me. I don't know. A cool amount of subs would be cool too, because then I would be able to do more stuff with the stream. Because, you know, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's cyclic, you know. Any money I make from stream, I always put back into stream. Or food. And usually it's either buy a game to try and see whether or not I'll take it for a spin on stream. Like, that's what I do. So that's my wisdom for anyone that's ever doing this, is like, even no matter how small you are, no matter how slow your traction is, even if it stays the same for a while, just do it. Keep going. And on the occasion where it is bad advice, you're not doing enough. So here's the thing, right? I'm probably gonna be stagnant for a while until I start putting content out there, and even then, growth isn't guaranteed. But consistency is key, and I don't know what I can get from my streams, because I unironically need someone to skim my VODs at 2 times speed and note down timestamps so I can collect them. And be like, okay, so this is all stuff that we could make content out of, or make a clip out of, or make a short out of, and that's it. Right now, one of the things that I want to work on next, this is next on the leaderboard. Why did I say leaderboard? Next on the planning board. I want just little snippets of what it would be like to be in my stream and to talk to me. Because that's what I want my stream focus to be, is I want you guys to sit here and talk to me. But for whatever reason, every time I play a game, all of you guys just think that it's not time to talk anymore. Streamer's playing a game, I need to shut up. No, keep talking. This happens every time. I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I'm like, okay, guys, let's play a game. And then everyone stops talking to me.
Looking cool, Joker.
Hey, Xanther, thank you for the
Zale
51
alert, we
months.
talking? What we talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that every time I play a game, you guys just stop talking. Talk about the game. Talk about anything. Doesn't matter. It's always yap time. That's my stream. It's always time to yap. There's never a time this stream is not about yapping. I may not have a PhD in yapping, but I definitely majored in yapping. But yeah, hopefully more people find me. Not even just a hopefully, they'll eventually find me. I can gauge my growth by the amount of people that drop by and follow. At the very least, I get a couple of people dropping in and dropping a follow while I'm streaming, and that's nice. That's nice. We get it, you know, and you guys know, like, I have a high chance of having ADHD, and I'm obviously not self-diagnosing. The diagnosis is coming soon. But there's a high chance that I have ADHD. And it probably shows with how I read chat and how I talk about things. And if you guys bring up a topic that I'm not currently talking about and I read it, it's gonna derail the conversation. It's 100% gonna derail the conversation. That has happened time and time again, and it's gonna keep happening until I am able to focus on something. But that is the beauty of conversation. That's what chaos is. And conversation, if in most cases when you deal with talking with anyone, even with when you deal with the examples of neurotypicals, is that if you ever try to follow an actual average conversation, it is chaos. It is makes no structural sense. You will start on one topic and end on a entirely different topic, because the way the nature of humans work is that we will go on tangents because something that we talked about will remind them of something else, and you'll end up here. And I'm just basically rambling right now because I don't know, I like rambling, I guess. I wish I was better at rambling. Because I know that people watch me and like hearing me ramble. I've been staring at my empty homework for like 3 hours because I started it, but the tab closed and I can't rebuild the motivation to start. Oh. Look, Sento, deal with motivation the way I deal with it. Motivation doesn't exist. Throw it out the window. Pretend motivation doesn't exist, and that the fact that you just have to do it and just start. Motivation doesn't exist. If you wait for motivation, it will never come. So don't come for something that doesn't exist. That's how I like to pretend to see it. And I have moments where I'm just like, I really want to get this thing done, but I am sitting here doing anything else. Please, dear God, help me. I need to start. 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 And then I will just sit there for 4 hours doing anything fucking else. Rewriting it doesn't feel good, so brain says later. Yeah, I get it. I get it, but it needs to be done. But it needs to be done. How about I kick in the fact that you need to get it done, because let's be real here, one of the things that well, if you have ADHD, that gets your ass moving is fucking anxiety. The anxiety of having to get it done, the anxiety of deadlines. You know what? Deadlines help so much with ADHD, but we won't always meet them. We'll try our best to meet them, but ADHD with deadlines, yeah, that'll fucking get our ass moving. And it doesn't work for quality because, hell, yeah, you know, I had to record a video for a thing, and look, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna tweet this out, but I don't mind saying it on stream. I really needed to get a video done for the application for something that happened recently. And I'm being vague. Why am I being vague? You know what? I'm now conflicted of whether or not I want to actually just keep it to myself or actually share it with you guys. Not like I particularly have anything. Yeah? I mean, you guessed it, so I may as well fucking look. Yeah, I put in an application. No, I didn't get in. No, I didn't get a response email. That's fine. I did it mostly because I wanted to try and shoot a shot. And I'm glad that I did it, and I'm glad I managed to actually finish something, even if it wasn't the best quality. I wasn't proud of what I finished. I wasn't proud of what I sent in, but I sent it in because, unfortunately, when it comes to trying to do things in a timely manner, I didn't get started until 2 days left. Streamer curse, always spoil no matter what. I am really good at not spoiling things. Yeah, well, you know, if it happens, it happens. I'm more concerned about just keeping where I am at and growing what I have. I am not gonna hold out for, like, a Hail Mary, like, getting into VShojo. That is so unrealistic. I will shoot my shot, but that is about it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Nothing changes? Oh. Like, it was really illustrated and put very clearly to me. What is the merit of applying? Well, one, if you don't get in, nothing changes. No merit, whatever. But instead, now there's a possibility that you get to enter one of the biggest VTuber corps around. Like, why not just shoot your shot? What? Like, don't shoot yourself in the foot and be like, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I don't think I'll fit in here. No, just apply. Just do it. You want to be there? You want to interact and mingle with people in VShojo? Go, do it. Apply. And I know the applications are over now, but like if it ever pops up again, and well, I don't know if I have very many other VTubers here, but you know, if you're interested, apply. If you're not interested, then like obviously, I guess it's fine if you don't want to apply. Like, you know, if you don't really want to, if you don't want to join because you don't, I don't know, want to be in that type of setting, then that's fine. But if you're anywhere near inclined, do it. And yeah, I don't think I'll ever tweet this, but you know, talking about it on the stream, I don't really mind. I don't have that many VOD watchers anyway, but you know. But any VOD watchers watching right now? Thanks for watching my VODs. I need, honestly, to get my VODs onto YouTube. And I am so hard at keeping up with stuff like that. This is why I try and find people to do things for me. Because I know damn well that someone else is probably going to be more consistent at something than I am. I need to build my habits slowly. Even if it takes a year, or two. Because, something I think about. There are people that stream to a small amount of viewers for years. Years, but they stuck with it. They stuck with it. And some people go from a teeny tiny streamer and now they get partnered, they grow, and suddenly they're like, oh wow, look at them. Look at them. They're pulling in thousands of viewers now. Respect for them for not giving up. See? You know, I've got a meme I just thought up of. Excuse me. I need to find a template. Yes! No, this template sucks. Fuck, that template also sucks. Fuck. Damn it. Where's a good template? Hang on. I'm just gonna delegate. I'm just gonna delegate. Okay, perfect. All right, sorry. Had an idea. Had to keep it. I have to get someone. I'm just gonna ask someone to do it for me. So I can find it. So I don't get up sitting here distracted and not talking for like over an hour. You know, I find it really interesting that my streams haven't really changed that much from when I wasn't talking. Because I remember back in the day, we used to sit here and I would talk to you guys through chat. I would type. I'd type to you guys. Easy peasy, type. Or write. I miss writing. I miss streaming like that. I used to write and you guys would read what I would write out. And that was fun. I really enjoyed that streams like that. And then I played around with perspective. Those streams were fun. People would hang out and then I would draw something and they would not be able to tell that I'm drawing on them. Because I'm just drawing in the air, but if they saw my stream view, they'd realize I'm actually drawing on them. That was funny. I love that. That was such a good time. I missed that. Too bad I'm not really ever gonna go back to something like that. But I may, in fact, just figure out someplace. Wake up, chat. Figure out someplace, have a pen, and even just have a pen while I talk, because then I can draw things. Darcy, I have a request. Can you add the pen prefab to my world? Okay, done. That's it. No more. That reveals a lot, but yeah. Can you just add that real quick? Not real quick, but later. I really appreciate being able to start a stream and have people to talk to. That is like the best feeling. And I have to admit, when no one says anything before I start stream, I'm always a little bit lost on how to start my stream. So I mean, like at the very least, I'll be like, "Hey, hello, how's everyone doing?" And then I'll just, if no one says anything, I'll just try my best to just start a topic and start talking. Personally, love your streams. You're very entertaining and relatable. glad my streams are entertaining. I appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate it. And if there's anything I will ask for you guys, is like, clip my shit more. If I say something really fucking stupid, or really funny, or really degenerate, anything, right? Clip it. Even if you don't, even if it's like a little bit on the mundane side, clip it. Doesn't matter. I need quantity right now over quality. Yep. That's a clip. I always miss the start of stream. Thanks. Is it too early for you? Are you not awake when I start my stream? Or do you just not get an alert? What happening? Why do you miss the start of my stream? Let's explore this. You know what I really want to do? if I got a big enough chat and someone was being an asshole in the chat, I really want to be able to do the thing where I take someone and fucking single them out and be like, put their chat messages on screen, be like, what did you mean by this? Put someone on the spot. You're being a prick, and then they'll say something bad. I'm like, oh, nope, they got banned. Usually around when I eat dinner. What'd you eat for dinner? Question for everyone. What did you eat for dinner? And question is not to anyone that lives on my side of the planet, because it's not time for dinner yet. So in that case, did you have breakfast? Or do you have any plans for dinner? Butter, beef, and rice? What is butter, beef, and rice? The fuck is butter beef? Is it like butter chicken but with beef? Is that what butter beef is? No? It's something else? What the fuck is butter beef? I've never heard of butter beef. Easy, melt in your mouth, buttery beef with tons of onion flavor made in your slow cooker. Serve over noodles. What, can I serve it over rice? Probably. How to make butter beef. 3 pounds of cubed beef stew meat. A half a cup of butter. 1 ounce of envelope dry onion soup mix. What the fuck? That's so simple. That looks really rich, though. Looks really rich. I'll try it one day. I need to make stew at some point. Oh, I need stew and some bread. Oh man, I love me a good stew. God, I love slow cookers, man. Oh, slow cookers are so good. You just prep like a start of the day or whatever, and then you just put it in, and you're just like, damn, hell yeah. Oh, air fryers and slow cookers. I have a convection oven, a fan forced convection oven, so like it's essentially an air fryer. An air fryer is just basically a glorified oven. It don't fry. I know it's called an air fryer, but it don't fry. Pressure cookers are good. They're basically like slow cookers, but faster because it's pressurized. I've always been tempted to get a pressure cooker because I'd like to use it to cook. I made a herbal soup the other day, and I sort of failed. Sort of failed at making the soup, but I adjusted it a bit. Didn't taste the way that the usual soups tasted like. It tasted a bit not strong enough compared to the usual soups that I get that are made, well, professionally or whatnot. Under seasoned? Not quite. It may have been the brand I bought, but I adjusted it, boiled it some more, strained out as much of the grit as possible. Ended up with a lot of grit because of the type of meat I used to put in it. I feel a little shit about the fact that I wasted 4 cuts of meat that I looked at, and I was just like, I can't eat this. I like looked at it, I'm like, this is tough boiled meat. Essentially just boiled meat with like probably a hint of the flavor of the soup. So yeah, gross. So I threw it out, but I was left with the broth or the soup afterwards, and I sat there and I was tasting it. I was like, okay, what can I do to bring out extra flavors? And I started adjusting and adding seasoning, and I got it to a point where it tasted fine. Not the way I want it to taste, but tastes fine that I can finish it. So, you know, I'd been working on finishing that soup for the past 3 days, and I finished it yesterday. So Yay! It was a lot of soup. Boiled? Yeah, it sure fucking is. I need to buy better cuts. Yeah, not exactly the easiest way to make, but finding the type of things I want is hard. But I will show you guys what I made. It wasn't this particular brand. I've shown this a lot on my stream, and you'll probably not the last time you're gonna see this. But bakute is a type of soup. It's like a type of herbal soup that was created in the Singapore or Malaysia region, and there is a debate where the origin is, but the one that I drink the most is the dark kind from Klang in Malaysia. It is a pork bone tea. Yeah, I need that. I need to find better cuts of meat. Don't worry about the music. I need to buy this and try it. It has like this strange little weird little tea bags, and then you put in a lot of garlic, and then you throw in the ribs. Then you boil it for a while. And then you put soy sauce in it, a little bit of oyster sauce, a little bit of salt. Let it mix it in. And I love this stuff. Pork ribs, huh? Specifically the soup. I love the soup. Soup tastes really good. I do not top with spring onion. I don't like spring onion. Not on top of my soups. Yeah. Yeah. Looks really good. Link? Sure. Post the link. I'm not allergic. I'll eat spring onion in a lot of things. Not on my soup. Get the fuck out of my soup. I'm very particular about textures and whatnot. Very, very particular about textures, and I do not want textures like spring onion when I'm eating soup. Drinking soup, whichever. I've talked about this, right? That I'm fairly certain I'm on the spectrum, and I know my thing is definitely textures. That, and I've just got the weird lottery of having the fucking cilantro soap gene, which sucks dick, because people really like putting cilantro on things, and I eat it, and I'm like, very root-heavy stew, which was good, but it made the beef have an almost dirt taste. That sucks, man. Every time I bite into it, so I've had cilantro in things where I will notice it immediately. It is whether or not it is at a tolerable level. If it's barely noticeable, well, it's never barely noticeable for me. But if it's at the point where the other flavors are stronger than it, but I could still notice it, it still sucks, but I'll eat it. I'll finish it. But you goddamn know that I'm going to be fucking picking as much of that shit off because it tastes like garbage to me. I do not enjoy the taste of soap. Why did I have to get the fucking soap taste when people fucking love using cilantro in fucking everything? Like, fuck off. Stop putting it in everything, you motherfuckers. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Have better genes? Shut up. You know what else I also have? I also have the super taster gene, which makes toffee taste gross. But I have very sensitive taste. Very, very sensitive taste. Which leads to me not liking putting sauces on things. I don't like eating stuff with sauce. Like, if I ever have chips, I just have them salted. Plain. Preferably chicken salt. But, generally just plain. I don't like eating stuff. I don't like adding sauces to things. Except for McDonald's nuggets, because McDonald's nuggets are really fucking plain on their own. I've had better nuggets. My one complaint about McDonald's nuggets. They taste so plain on their own. And I guess the sweet and sour sauce makes it taste a little bit better. Ah, yes, I do love my deep fried erasers. Same. Mustard and raw onion are tolerable now, but I'm clean. Oh, I can't. Raw onion fucks my nose up so badly, I can't. The moment I bite into it, it goes straight up the nose and it stings. It physically pains me to eat raw onion. And the other food that does this is wasabi. Oh my god. Does it fucking kill me. It hurts so much. My nose is too fucking sensitive. Wasabi tastes fine. I like the taste of wasabi. Ginger doesn't do anything like that to me. I'm not the biggest on ginger, but I'm okay with it. But wasabi and raw onion. Oh man, wasabi and raw onion will fuck me up. The moment I bite into it, my nose, I feel it instantly. I'm just like, ah, my nose, ah! I don't get old people and their habit of eating red onion raw. Is Soul Train still here? Are you able to speak for your people? Why did I eat a red onion raw? Ew. I can't. I could not. You know what else is weird? People fucking eat. What about us old people? Do you eat red onion raw? Do you like red onion raw? Good morning, Inagi. That's the question. Since you're in the age bracket, you are the representative. Only white and yellow. Oh. That's great. I lament the fact that I cannot do any type of onion raw. We did not have red back in the day. You know what fucking gets me is the fact that red onion ain't even fucking red. It fucking bothers me so much. Red onion, not red. God. Fucking. You know something that I've noticed, not that I've noticed, but I've always known it to be a thing, but I can be so repetitive when it comes to so many things. Like, I will have a consistent reaction to something, or I will consistently point something out that I've noticed before. And if you've been around with me long enough, and it's something I've pointed out, if you bring that thing up again, chances are I'm gonna bring up the complaint or thing I remember about it. Happened really fucking recently where I got baited into talking about something that yeah, no, I'm very consistent when it comes to shit like that. I almost always react or say the same things every time I watch a movie, even though I've watched it a million times. I will say and react the same way. Now take that onion, butter it up like you would your crushed deep fry it. Now that's bite-sized love. You know, I actually don't mind when an onion's cooked. It takes away any of the strong compounds inside of onion that fucks my nose up. When it's cooked, when onion is cooked, I love onions. Cooked onions, specifically the cooked onions. But when it's raw and I bite it and that stuff is in my mouth, it travels up through my nose. And it's just, it is so fucking painful. It's like assault. It's an assault on my senses. Not only does it hurt, it's also an assault. Oh, some grilled onion. I'll just have some grilled onion on its own. It's so nice, because for whatever reason, the flavor of onion changes when it's cooked well. It just brings out so much of the sweetness in onions. But when it's raw, it doesn't really have any of that. But when you cook onions, it brings out sweetness. I've never really understood the science behind it and why it happens. Something to do with heat and the way it interacts with onion. Yeah, there's definitely sugars in the onions, and I guess it just brings it out more, or ends up removing other stuff that brings out the sweetness. I do not like raw onion in anything because of said reasons. Because of the fact that it destroys my nose. Oh man, I'm still kind of tired. Ooh. You know, this is a topic I want to talk about. You guys know, are you able to capture the point where you're falling asleep, but you're not quite asleep yet? And you're just in this strange sort of fugue state. I've talked about this before. Where your train of thought just goes really strange, and you're almost like you're dreaming, but not. You're just following a train of thought, and it's like a bunch of stuff, and then you realize at some point that the things you're thinking about don't make any fucking sense. Anyone ever capture that moment just before sleep? Just before you actually fall asleep? I know that if I ever hit that point, I'm about to fall asleep. Yeah. I think there should be like a study done on that particular state just before you fall asleep. You're like laying down and you're like disoriented almost. The worst is the sudden spike in awareness in the sleep. Yeah. So if you ever have a spike of awareness in that moment, you're not falling asleep again or going to fall asleep. That's why most old biddies are on sleeping pills. For me, I hear music when nothing is playing, and when I focus on the music, it stops. Yes, that is the problem with dreams, is that if you try and focus on something, the matter of the dreams will change. Alright, let people know that are on ads right now. I'm just gonna chill and pause. Not really gonna continue the topic until ads are done. So for 3 minutes, I'm just gonna be like, hello, imagine I'm getting ads. That kind of sucks, man. Wish I could turn off ads completely from my channel, but I can't do that. So instead, we have 3-minute ads every hour, because that way you can get 57 minutes of uninterrupted content. So, you know, if you want to stop getting ads, go get Twitch Turbo or sub to my channel. Twitch Turbo stops ads on every channel. Subbing to my channel only subs it to my channel, but you get to support me. True, I'm gonna get a drink.
Who is it? Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Support the croc. Do it now. Koeko Patter.
Ah! Hello? Who raided me while I was getting a drink? Hello, Sabaki? The dragon wishes to check on her hatchling. When did I become your hatchling? I'm also not a dragon. How does this make sense? Alright, thank you for the raid. Hang on, let me give you a little shout out. Which my mods can also do. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Why is my jacket off? You take my jacket off while I was gone? You can ask. It's like crocs are hatching from eggs too, hence hatchlings. Fair enough. Yeah, shout out name and whatnot. Oh, hey, look, I've got stars in my eyes, and I'm gonna have stars in my eyes for 10 seconds because that's what happens when I get raided. We get stars in the eyes. Oh my god, look at me, I'm a little starry-eyed. Wow! And now I have a lab coat. Why do you take off my jacket, then put on the lab coat? You know you can just redeem lab coat and not need to take off my jacket, right? It'll just put on the lab coat. We'll just swap it out. Yeah, it's exclamation mark shout out name, and it's also slash shout out for both. Immersion? Oh, I guess, dude, it's a bit intimate to fucking take someone's clothes off and then put on different clothes. I don't think I know you like that. Oh, abs! You've redeemed abs! Okay. You get abs. Wow. You had like about 3 minutes of this. So, you know. Now I am talking abs. With a lab coat on. And damn, look at that waist. Isn't that nice? Nice waist. Look at those hips. Look at those scales, dude. Ko, you're getting in the way of my fishing? Okay, there you go. You should be able to see a fishing if I move to the left. Oh man, you guys are going to love. You guys are going to love the stuff that's been cooking. Ooh boy, and I am gonna love it too. You're gonna find out what it is soon enough. And I'm just gonna keep sitting here fucking hyping you guys up because you're just like, oh my god, what? It's just this cool event that's happening. It's gonna be big and let's see real quick. When is it gonna realistically happen? Oh wow! And it's gonna happen in September probably, which is probably good timing because, you know, that means September is happening and it's gonna be a very big event and I'm probably not going to look, at the very least, I will tell you that it's probably gonna be, a subathon of some kind. So, any money I make from that, I'm throwing back at stream. Just so you know. I feel like I have to keep saying this. You got about a minute more worth of abs before I go back to showing you my face instead of being just midriff. 'Cause I'm more than just my midriff, guys. I'm more than just abs. Oh fuck, what was it? Tummy Thompson. It's an emote. I wonder if it's actually approved yet. Ah, fuck. It's not showing on the chat yet, but, you know, if you guys have unlisted emotes shown. I decided to make you an emote. Yeah! I want to check 7TV. Let's see if it's been approved yet. You know, I know who I want to raid today. Oh no, it's been approved. It's been approved. It's been approved. It just hasn't updated for the Twitch chat thing. So that's okay, I guess. All right, I know who I want to raid. They are bigger than me streamer, but I really enjoy their content. I lurk in their streams like all the fucking time. In fact, I'm lurking right now, and it's Joel. I'm gonna raid Joel, which I'm probably gonna do like right about now. Soon. I'm gonna yap for a little bit longer. Mostly just because I just got raided. If you're still here, raiders, go ahead and take a rest and whatnot. You don't have to feel obligated to stick around. Thank you for sending your viewers my way. I appreciate it. And if you're not here anymore, that's okay too. Good day, Marky. Okay, so the Tubby Thompson lore is that he's a patrol cop. He pulls people over. Madam, do you know how fast you were speeding? You know why I pull you over? He's like that. That's him. That's Tommy Thompson. He's just a patrol cop. That's the law we decided when we invented Tommy Thompson. Now here's the question. Do you think he's married? Do you think he got a wife? Wife and kids? Or do you think he's like one of those like strange, like single cop that's also an uncle? Andy is live? Neat! I love Andy, but I already decided who I was gonna raid. So your tag's out of date. I'm married to Thymella Anderson. Why don't you step out of the vehicle? Tommy Thompson and his wife, Tummy Tammy. License and registration, please. Now this time I'll let you out on a warning. You know, that's Tommy Thompson. That's him. He's a patrol cop. Sometimes he decides to be nice. It's just Thompson without the stash. He has no mouth without the stash. That's why I gave it a stash. It's so fucking stupid. Now go on, get. Rita, go, man. You know, he would talk like that too. Fucking go on, get. I don't know why I've created this persona for them, but that's them. They're just a patrol cop. They're not even particularly like, you know, power tripping or anything. They're not corrupt. They're a nice guy mostly. Sometimes he has a bad day and he's a little harder on people that speed, and sometimes he's having a good day and he says like, I'm just gonna give you a warning this time. Don't you do it. I don't even know I'm not even trying to troll. It's just a voice I had in mind, and I guess it is supposed to be one. But I'm not good at that, because I don't hear it that often. I'd like to learn. I'd like to learn more about these accents that I want to do more of, and eventually in the future, maybe. Needs a lot. Need a lot. I can't just summon them. You know what accent I really want to study and learn how to do? Like, I really, really want to study this one. Because I think it's a really nice accent. The Southern Belle. What's wild is Tommy Thompson is shredded keeping up with the physical standards. Yeah, he takes his job seriously. He's pretty happy with his job. He doesn't want to get promoted. He's happy with his lot in life. He likes doing his patrol work. He thinks he's doing he thinks he's doing good. Yeah, I need to... Dude, it's so hard to find references to the Southern Belle. Because I want to just expose myself to as much of that as possible so I can do a proper accurate accent. And, most of the accents I can do are mostly just caricatures of the ethnicity it is. Like, I don't particularly speak like an Aussie. Yeah, I'd love to be able to do the old school Southern Belle. It's such a lovely voice type. I'd love to be able to do that. It's so nice and it's not seen anymore. It's not common anymore. I think it's like it's a type of accent that's going. It's kind of gone. Don't have that no more. Dolly Parton? Do you have a reference? No, I don't really have any reference, but I could probably look into a lot of Dolly Parton and try and, like, I'd have to practice it. I'd have to practice, and I do not have the, like, confidence in my brain to just summon accents. And when it comes to that character, Tommy Thompson, I wasn't even trying to be Southern or whatever. It was just fucking funny sounding, but then also an American accent, and that's just what came out. But yeah, who's that spider VTuber with the Southern Belle accent? I don't think it's a spider VTuber. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Tricky. Tricky has a spider. Is it a spider or a moth? I don't remember. That's supposed to speak like a Southern Belle. Maybe there is an actual spider VTuber with a Southern Belle accent. A moth or a spider? I don't remember. But I remember, it might have been a spider. I remember, no, I think it is a spider. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tricky had a spider OC that she gave a Southern Belle accent to. Don't know why I remember something like this. Yeah, she did a pretty good Southern Belle. You know who does a really nice Southern Belle? Grimmy. Grimmy is someone that I can watch and listen to for fucking all day, no matter what voice she's doing. I think she's really lovely to just lurk in. I like Grimmy a lot, which means I'm gonna give her one of these, and I hope I'm not perceived. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and hope I don't get perceived by people looking at their activity feed. So hopefully that doesn't happen like last time. I got kind of flustered because I didn't see it coming. I was very ill prepared and it took a lot out of my social battery last time. But it was also really fucking cool that Bim 10 showed up last time. I really like Bim. She's really fucking cool. And her accent's fantastic. Her voice is so lovely, and the fact that she's got the Scottish, or she calls it Scuftish accent on top of it. It's so nice. It's so nice. I could listen to her all day. I should DM her so I can like be like, hey, do you want to hang out? I should DM them. Okay, it's fine for you guys to perceive me. This is a controlled environment. Okay, I control this stream. Anyone that dropped by, you're welcome to perceive me. If someone that's not already here and I'm referencing them and they don't usually come around, it's a little different because then I'm kind of feel like I'm put on the spot and just being like, oh geez, oh gee whiz, I don't know what to do. I thought I was immune to being flustered like that, but I guess not, because mostly because getting caught red-handed like that was just kind of like, oh my god. That is so embarrassing. I'm just trying to quietly fucking shill for someone that I like watching, and then you fucking caught me shilling for you. Holy shit, that's embarrassing. Fuck, you caught me. What the fuck do you mean clip? Why are you clipping that? Wonder if we can send that to Bit. Please don't. Or do. I don't fucking know. Maybe not. I embarrassed myself once already. Isn't that enough? You know what? You know what? Fuck you guys. She said it made her smile. I think that's a W in my book. And she said she liked my voice too. So, you know, that means we're best friends now, right? Very out of character for me to say something like that. That's not my character at all. Dude, I'm gonna be like super power social. Did you know it only costs 500 even though it was supposed to cost 1,000, so it's like 50% off, so you only pay half price to be power social with him. I wonder if you can redeem it off stream. I'm gonna go redeem it real quick if you can redeem it off stream. Wait! I know where I'm sending you guys. Hold on. I didn't expect them to be live right now. Excuse me. I know who I'm rating. I'm changing my target. Excuse me, let me just pop a... Alright, I'm sending you guys, like, right now, this instant. Joke's on Ben, I'm still alive. Joke's on you, I'm still alive. Hang on, I need to type this. There we go.